Lisa, you gotta learn to trust your government. That's what I do.
I'm right there with you, Homer. After decades investigating government malfeasance, I must say I'm a little suspicious too. And when a city uses taxpayer money to falsely attack us in advance of a story, well, that's war.
Hi, Mayor Skipworth. Could I ask you a couple questions?
It is.
Well, we waited outside for you.
November the 8th, and I call this regular meeting of the Dickinson City Council to order.
Okay.
Ducking this issue calls for real leadership.
The Dickinson Mayor Sean Skipworth ignores our questions, but the city had already put out a news alert, a warning to all its citizens about us. Their idea of breaking news, I guess. Quoting, "In the coming days, you'll begin to see misinformation spread by a hired media consultant to intimidate the city."
See, the problem's communication. Too much communication.
The city of Dickinson accusing us of trying to stop their supposed search for corruption, bragging about all their transparency? Yeah, sure. On the city's Facebook page, no one bought it. Quoting, "This is pure BS. What the hell? Drama in D-Town."
Well, methinks the lady doth protest too much.
We'll ignore the misuse of city resources for the moment because there's bigger fish to fry.
I propose that I use what's left of the town treasury to move to a more prosperous town and run for mayor.
Like this videotape that's now in the hands of the Galveston County DA's office. No, we didn't give it to them. Dickinson police did.
Facts are meaningless. You can use facts to prove anything that's even remotely true. Facts, schmacks.
That's not the only thing Mr. Transparent didn't tell you in his warning about us. We fought the city for nearly 2 months so you could see this security video capturing the hallway leading to Mayor Skipworth's office. First, the city claimed it didn't exist anymore. After this video surfaced, the camera was removed from the hallway. The city says the video was poor quality. Wonder why they even looked. And they only removed that one camera? Hours after we threatened a criminal complaint, the video was finally provided. The video is from August 9th, the hour before City Council voted to remove Kevin Edmonds from the Board of Adjustments. The city had hired a private investigator to look into allegations Edmonds was using his wife, the now fired code enforcement officer, to help pressure a couple of neighbors to sell him their property.
I've never done anything criminally wrong.
The headlines in the Galveston Daily News included a picture of me and the absolutely false allegation from the city that I was somehow trying to intimidate them to drop the investigation.
I did not hire you, Wayne.
Am I working for you?
You do not work for me, Wayne.
We just thought Dickinson residents had a right to know how much they were paying the law firm and the private investigator hired to dig up the dirt on Edmonds.
I have a policy that I don't answer any questions about that.
So far, the city will not tell us how much this is costing. We've asked. And the mayor is trying to hide his text messages and his emails about Edmonds. How transparent, Mayor.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Do What You Feel Festival.
Maybe you should tell folks that this private investigator wasn't the first guy the city put on the Edmonds case. It was this veteran Dickinson police lieutenant, Frank Price. But we've learned he found no evidence of a crime. And Sean Skipworth and city manager Theo Melanson apparently didn't like that.
There wasn't anything to find, and they should be penalized because there wasn't anything to find.
We've learned the Dickinson police chief was told to fire Price. He refused.
I think that sash is cutting off the air to your brain.
And when city council approved the budget, guess who lost his job? Frank Price. Retaliation, anyone? Price has since been rehired, but he's now a patrolman with a greatly reduced salary.
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Ron Morales had been the chief of police in Dickinson for 26 years. He was put on administrative leave just a few weeks ago, just as he was getting ready to put in his retirement papers. Where's all that info in the city's news alert?
Mr. Mayor, your administration has been one fiasco after another.
Who the hell are you?
Your press secretary.
What you do see is the mayor defending a meeting that took place before the publicly orchestrated attack on Edmonds and his wife. Quoting, "There is nothing illegal or unusual about having 3 members of a 7-member city council meet, but there are only 6 council members. The mayor makes 7. And that's why we wanted to see why Dickinson police thought they should preserve this video, show it to the DA and the Texas Rangers. At 5:58 p.m., the mayor enters the room. Councilman Johnny Simpson goes in.
Simpson, eh?
We see Councilmember Brantley, and then we see Councilman Fred Linton. That makes 4. The meeting lasts a total of 30 minutes, and the mayor should now explain how what you see on this videotape didn't really happen. If the mayor and 3 city council members were discussing city business outside of a scheduled meeting, that's against the law. But the city's private investigator says there's nothing to see here.
I know that there has been nothing done that's illegal. That's for sure.
I'm sure the mayor knows the law about illegal meetings because he used it to get Edmonds and developer Joe Wilburn off the Economic Development Board. He then announced he was filing a criminal complaint for, of all things, an illegal meeting. So what happened here?
I think I got in the mayor's way.
The mayor still has his feelings hurt over the Water Street property. He's taken out everybody he can in the process. It's retribution.
Okay, so I stink.
The mayor has denied it, but Edmonds says Skipworth got mad that the proposed $120 million Water Street project along Dickinson Bayou wasn't going to include a new building for the College of the Mainland. Skipworth teaches there. His wife is a trustee for the school. You think he came in and basically chopped your legs off?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wilburn filed his own criminal complaint against the mayor months ago for criminal retaliation, false reporting. And we found text messages months ago that support the growing complaints about this mayor. Skipworth bragging about having a volunteer board member on a short leash. The text messages we now have suggest the mayor may have broken the very same law he accused the other guys of breaking.
Who would have guessed reading and writing would pay off?
The mayor doesn't have to worry about what we think about this video because the video speaks for itself, and it will only fuel more complaints about Mayor Skipworth. We don't know Chelsea, but we understand her frustration. Quoting, "I have never seen so much drama and dirty politics than I have in this current city administration. Cut the drama." Kevin Edmonds says the political retribution is bad for the town.
The mayor is doing everything he can to tear down our city. He has not promoted any business opportunities to come in.
We gave Mayor Skipworth plenty of chances to talk to us, but he ran away.
I never apologize, Lisa. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I am.
But we sure hope he doesn't think what he's doing is a good lesson for his students at the College of the Mainland, where he teaches, of all things, government.
I'm concerned that COM is teaching their students that this is the way government works. That you tear down your citizens, you tear down your boards. This is not the right way to run government.